Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom from SBR Picks. Now we're going to preview Monday's Premier League match, Hull versus West Ham, with William Hill's very own in-play radio host, Lee Phelps. Lee, thanks for being here.
Pleasure, can't wait for this game.
Yeah, well, not the most exciting fixture next week, but that's not what we're after. We're here to try and make some money, and we do have some reasonable odds offered here on the three-way line. 2.2 for Hull, 3.3 for the draw, and 3.9 for West Ham. Which way would you lean?
The draw, probably. Neither team fills you full of confidence, does it, Natalie?
Yeah.
I mean, West Ham, they got a really good win away at Palace, didn't they? Hull have won both their Europa League games they played at home, and drew the only Premier League game. I mean, that neither team really excite me, so I think I'd be looking at the draw at this stage.
Well, Hull haven't won at home yet this season. West Ham have won their only match on the road, playing Crystal Palace. Plus, West Ham won their last head-to-head back in March 2-1. It really could go either way. Would you actually take the bet of the draw? Would you just leave the winners market out?
No, I think anyone who's looking for one of those bets on the three, I think the draw would be a sensible bet. I mean, I think it's one of those games where if it was a draw after 60 minutes, I think both teams would start edging towards thinking, we might just take this. I think both teams would go into the game, though, thinking they could win it. Go into Hull, it shouldn't fill you full of fear from West Ham's point of view. Hull haven't been scoring many goals and haven't been having many shots on target either. I think they'll be pleased that they're out of the Europa League and will have been happy with a little bit of a rest. Not sure about West Ham. I'm not quite sure where they are at the moment. Like I say, it was a good win at Crystal Palace, but then I think most people who watch these know my views on Crystal Palace. So you've got to put that into a bit of context. The draw seems a fair result. I think they're quite evenly matched. I think West Ham are slightly better, but the whole home advantage might just balance it out a little bit. I think I can see this being a draw. I wouldn't be surprised at it being a draw and under 2.5 goals, and 0-0 wouldn't surprise me. Neither would a 1-1.
Well, the under there, that's the popular bet for the total goals market. The under's priced 1.65 compared to the over, which is priced 2.45, and also no is the more favourable bet on both teams to score, and that's priced at 1.8. So the under 2.5 goals, 1.65. Is that enough value for you to bet on?
Yeah, I mean, what I'd probably do is I'd probably look at both teams to score, though. I think, in my mind, I see it being a draw, and I see both teams scoring. Both teams have scored in each of Hull's 3 home games so far, the 2 in the Europa League and the 1 in the Premier League, and West Ham's only away game, as you said, both teams scored as well. So I do see that. I see. I'm kind of. In my mind, I've got a draw, I've got both teams scoring, I've got under 2.5 goals. So in the end, I may as well just back the 1-1 correct score, because that's every bet that I think of leads me to 1-1.
Yeah, that sounds like a top tip for this match. Also, both teams to score, though, those odds come in at 2.1. So there's really, whilst it may not be the most exciting match on the sort of Premier League fixture list, there is actually money to be made here. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, I think it's one of those games that you'll, not like you said at the start. It's not the most entertaining game, for the big Monday night audience. But I think, if you're watching this one and you've had a bet pre-match, then I think it'll be entertaining to watch in that respect. But I think in play as well, it could be interesting to see how they line up. West Ham, I expect them to line up with 5 men in midfield, and be solid and maybe try and hit Hull on the break. But I don't see Hull attacking so much that West Ham will be able to hit them on the break. It could be a bit of a midfield kind of battle with few chances, and that's why I like both teams to score, but I don't like it to be like a 2-2 or anything like that, or a 3-1. So yeah, I think I don't often go for correct scores as a bet on my own.
Yeah.
But like I say, everything that I think about the game leads me to 1-1. So why not have a little bet on that one?
Yeah, plenty to consider. The under 2.5 goals, both teams to score, and possibly the correct scoreline here, 1-1. Lee Phelps, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks.
The SBR network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the SportsBook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.